Well, how you doing? This is Bob from Arcana Odyssey, and today I'm going to give you a reading for Aries. And we want to get started pretty much with the reading, but before we do, quickly, I want to remind you that we are in Mount Dora at the Reddinger Flea Market on State Road 441, just outside of Popka. And we would love to see you. We do many, many wonderful things in our shop. We are a spiritual shop, and we help you in many ways. I am also an ordained minister. I am a Reiki master and teacher, certified, and a sound practitioner, certified as well. So we do a lot of different things to help you. We have many, many things in our area of expertise, and it'd be magnificent for you to come and see us. You'll be happy. You'll never be disappointed. Okay, so let's get started with the reading. You know, Aries, I do see a bunch of things here for you. I'm still looking, but what I do see for you is, number one, you need to go within. You need to look at your inner self. Look at yourself. All your answers for everything is within. There is nothing that's on the outside. Outside is other people's opinions, which is also subject to how they feel. So you need to go within. You need to talk to yourself, sit down in a quiet spot, and try and meditate. Now, many people tell me they cannot meditate, but you can. Or at least you can get to the point of relaxation and honesty with yourself, that you start to change the way you think about things, change the wavelength in your mind. And that's going to be important for you. There are things that are coming your way also, maybe in an emotional way or something that will be offered to you. Accept that. Think about that clearly before you turn anything down. I know that you came as far as you can also in certain areas, and you need to branch out. You need to find another solution to the different things that are happening to you, the different problems that, especially emotional problems, you need to be able to explore. Now, again, that is what we do when we go within. And then you're able to resolve certain issues that you have within. You need to sit down again and meditate and just free your soul. Move ahead without fear. Free your soul to accept knowledge, to accept love, to accept understanding. See, many times when we hear people, if we're having a conversation, whatever it might be, we hear them, but we're not really absorbing what they're saying. It is very important for you to do that. Sometimes when I tell people, you sit down, you can have a lapis or a labradorite or something of this sort and put it here on your throat chakra, lay down, relax, and it'll help you to understand, help you to really receive the message. Because many times we don't receive the message because, we're torn up in our own difficulties, and we're basically seeing what we want to see more, even though it's non-voluntary. Our subconscious mind is like fixing things up, which is going to be good for it and not for us moving around. Our subconscious mind is our worst enemy, believe it or not. We must retrain it. It is very important. If anything happened in your life that has been bad or good, it remembers. But if there's a lot of bad, it starts to look for that. It's comfortable in chaos, and we don't want that to happen. Your mind, again, in my opinion, is your worst enemy. Balance will be restored to you, Aries, but you must let go of the past in every single way. Many times we are prisoners to our past. Like, for instance, this card here says the past is the present. And really what that means, in my opinion, is that as long as we are dealing in the past, we'll never have a present. So the past is our present. We don't want to do that. We want to let go. So each day is something new. Each day is a new adventure of what is it going to be that we're going to do. We have to navigate ourselves, navigate ourselves into going in the right direction and stay on the route that you pick. You must do that. And you have to also rest. You got to rest our mind so we can think clearly. You really do. And now is the time, by the way. Now is the time for you to decide what direction do you really want to go. Now, you might be very comfortable in the way you are. That's fine. But you still need to look within within yourself. What can I improve about myself? What is it that's going to bring me happiness in a lot of ways? And of course, prayer and understanding of the gods help to do that as well. Tremendously, it helps to do that. And any actions that you take, you have to do it with courage. In other words, don't be afraid of the future. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Many of us are afraid of the unknown, and that is what stops us from many, many things. It stops us from moving on in many ways. It's that fear of what's going to happen. And fear can either be your ally or it can be a terrible monster that eats you. You don't want that to happen. You want to be able to navigate in the right direction. And of course, you need to understand and have other people understanding as well. When I say understand, for instance, if there is something that you went to a restaurant, we'll say, and they served you tuna fish and steak. Tuna fish on one plate, steak on another. Now, the waiter cannot speak English, or he does not at least speak whatever language you speak. He doesn't understand, but he's a waiter. Now he puts the 2 plates down, and you hate tuna fish. So what's going to happen is that you keep on pointing to that plate, telling your friend, "I hate that. That's something I hate." Now the waitress is watching you, or the waiter, and since he doesn't understand what you're saying, or she doesn't understand what you're saying, what they're going to do is they're going to bring that tuna fish out for you. The reason is you keep pointing to it. And he doesn't understand that, so he's looking at thinking, "Oh, of course, that is what they want. I brought this out as a sample. They pointed to the tuna fish. This is what they want, although you hate tuna fish." Life is the same way. When you keep pointing your mind towards something that you hate or something that happened to you, and you just keep going on it, looking at it, pointed, but thinking about it, that is what is brought to you. That is what the universe feels that you want, so it brings it. That is manifesting the bad. Now, if you says, "I want a steak," and you point to one time, got a waitress, come over here, "This is what I want," okay? That's it. Well, this is what I want, bring it to me, they will bring you the steak. But when you keep doing this, and if the person does, or the situation, the universe, whatever, doesn't understand exactly what you're talking about, they're going to bring you the crap that you point to all the time. And your mind is pointing, and it will bring you what's in your mind all the time, because your subconscious is very happy in what it knows, and what it knows is chaos. If it knows chaos, that's where it's going to go. That's what it's going to find, chaos. That's why many people go, "So many different things happen to me all the time. Why does it always happen to me?" It happens to me because you manifest it. This is the reason why. So you must manifest the good, and remember, every day is new, and it will be magnificent for you to always plan on something better for tomorrow. And that'll be it for you. That's going to be magnificent for you. I do see good things coming to you. I really do. You just have to be able to understand them, recognize them, and manifest them. So, I'm going to end this video now because I didn't want it to be too long. But if you want a private reading directly for you only, because this is sort of a wide reading, contact me. Either at my shop in Mount Dora, or here on YouTube, or on Facebook, or even on Instagram. Namaste and blessed be. Thank you.